What's going on, everybody? Braden, Tom, Shelly Lynn, Trap Legend, Matthew, Brian, Dominic, Sydney. I'm sure some people scrolled off the top. Let me see. I'll scroll up. Oh yeah, Dark Phoenix is here. What up, Dark Phoenix? How you all doing? Did I already give the stuff away? Well, the giveaway just started this morning, and then the big 4-year anniversary thing is this Saturday. So exclamation giveaway in chat will get you a link to all the details. So let me just rip these earbuds right out of my head here. So what y'all up to today? Yeah, I don't have control over what keys I get. With the Casters Guild, we vote on it every month. It's a blind vote, so we don't know what the results are, but then Lalta just gives them to us. So I don't have control over what heroes or what. There you go. All the info for the current giveaways right there. Like I mentioned, this Saturday at 1 p.m. Now, it's going to be on Twitch, because my very first DD2 stream was on Twitch, so it's a Twitch anniversary. But going to be live with some DD2 all day, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and going late. Not sure till when, but definitely going to be going for a while. So make sure you swing on by and check me out on Twitch, exclamation Twitch, if you're not already following. Anyway, going to get some Onslaught going today. See if there's anything I want to change. Man, I really need to come across some mods. I've been having really bad luck with mod drops again. I'm just not getting anything. And I'm getting the same things over and over and over again. Now I've got a bunch of decent quality mods saved here in my vault just in case, you know, I need something in the future. There's a nice ballista bite, a storm servo, water servo, and so on and so on. But the problem is now all I'm getting is the same things over and over and over again. I'm getting lots and lots of Gobu booms, lots of diverse stuff. What I'm really looking for is a couple of defense rate mods now. And I can't seem to get it. Can't seem to find them. Cat, what's up? Quicksilver. Got robbed on Sunday. That's no good. Sorry to hear that, Sydney. That's no fun. Anyway, let's hop on in and get this going here. So as I mentioned, we are on floor 165 here. Things are getting quite challenging. I just started there, Cajun. Use early, man. You're early compared to normal. Oh, and I actually passed my ascension mark. So now every floor that I do, my minimum ascension is actually going higher than my current. See, my current ascension is 1803. My minimum now is what? 1086 plus 753. So that's what? 1039, I think? So my minimum, or 1839, my minimum ascension is higher than my current ascension, so I could actually reset and go up, but I'm not even going to think about that. Unless maybe if I got to like the 3,000, 5,000 mark, something like that, I'd consider it. But let's hop on into floor 165 and see if we can't smash some Gobus to little bits here. See what we get for a map. Alright. So we got the crossroads. What do we got over there? We got EMP stabbies up top. A Dreadbones lane. That shouldn't be terrible. Immune to slow. That's unfortunate. No frostbite on that lane. We got stabby kamikazes over here. These two lanes actually look relatively easy. Oh, look at that. Immune to slow and stun. Well, I can tell you where I'm going to be scrapping at right there. Alright, let's get this thing rolling here. Let's see. Ah, it's no good, Dark Phoenix. Alright, let's just start off right here. Dreadbone's Horde. Let's, get the standard stack here. Weapon Man, Lightning Strike Aura, and Flame Aura. I'm wondering if I want to add anything else, though. I'm thinking that will probably handle it. You know what? I could throw one more Flame Aura up front, because there's a lot of little Gobus in here. We had something to thin those little Gobus out, that I don't have to worry about this stuff getting overwhelmed. And it will get overwhelmed. Alright, now this one should be a relatively easy lane. Omega Squad Epsilon. We got Pilot on and Armored. So, let's get the conditions going. We'll do a standard stack. And then I'm thinking a Frostbite would be pretty nice right there. Get that frosty power flowing. I switched. I officially made the switch for Halloween to the Scarecrow costume. It's not one of the Halloween costumes, but I personally think it looks better. Alright, now over here. I kind of want to... Part of me wants to just stack up a massive killing area right here. And I don't really see why not, to be honest. Let's do it. Let's throw... First off, let's throw Skyguard in the back. Just so I don't have to think about... Put a wall. Oh, I'll be using some walls there, Cajun, when I get to Lost Temple. But I don't really see the need to use any right here. Let's see. So the stun is not going to work for that lane. However, that is about 2 million DPS right there, just from that one. That one node is actually, it's over 2 mil. Alright, now I've got 100 left, is it? That's not a ton. Wow, that's not much at all, to be honest. Let's just go the poison route. We'll go a PDT here. We'll go a PDT there, and then I'll throw another LSA here as kind of a last resort. And assuming that's going to buff those PDTs, let's see. Yep, it caught them both. Very nice. Alright, 200 left. You need a shard or a mod for it, Dominic. It's called Shocking Revelations. Let's throw some upgrades here so I don't have to think about this lane. I feel like I should be upgrading that Dreadbones lane, but I think I'm just going to try to keep an eye on it. And let's see. Hopefully I don't get overrun here. I actually am probably going to start... I've been getting lots and lots of requests for a new playthrough. So I'm debating on starting a new playthrough. If I do, I'll do that on consoles. What's up, Nictus? Nictus is the current high floor holder, for those that don't know. Look at Homie choosing his own route. Make your own path right here in DD2. Nictus is on floor 6 bazillion, or 400, which is the same thing, really. I can't even imagine, man, because stuff is the real deal here right now. I mean, stuff is tough to kill. And I'm not even half of where Nictus was, so hats off to Nictus for sure. That is some serious beast mode there. I mean, you see this stuff just walks right through all these defenses now. And these are, those Flame Auras and the weapon manufacturers are both Chaos 8 defenses. And the mobs just walk right through. I think you're right there, Dole. It should be WM. But maybe the bot is lagging behind or something. There's a real strong possibility of that. Nightbot's a little bit of a slacker on Tuesdays and Wednesday mornings. But yeah, it should just be WM. So you got the right command. Nightbot maybe will throw that up in like 5 minutes or something. Alright, what do I got? I got enough left for one upgrade. I think I'm going to put it right here. There is no Chaos 8. You have to find the Chaos 8 amps and upgrade your material to, or your items to Chaos 8 there, Matsu. Sebastian, what up? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the bot. They're dull. The giveaway command is working, but it doesn't. I'm not sure why the. You know what's going on. What's going on with the bot? Oh, there it is. Maybe it's just you. It worked fine for Sebastian. Oh man, I'm getting pushed here. I'm doing good. Just getting started, getting the caffeine flowing today. Getting a little caffeine flowing. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Sydney. I do appreciate it a ton. No, you put the damage buff servo on the tower that would be getting buffed. Plague, not on the boost star itself, but on the tower that the boost star is hitting is where you would put that. There's good and bad with it. The good about it is you can get to the current highest DPS that a tower can output available in the game using that setup. The bad about it is it forces you to use a boost star all the time or your towers are subpar. So you have to make a choice. Do you want to use a boost star on every single map? You know, so it's kind of a lifestyle choice. That and without Destructive Pylon, it seems like the boost star doesn't really add up, to be honest. You just get so much more overall lane DPS. Like, if you don't look at how much this individual defense is doing, and you look at how much the lane is doing, without using the buff mods like that, it's gonna be tough to get to a point where you're getting the effectiveness level out of it. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, it does work, and people do use it. But I haven't found the need to yet on floor 165. I'm sure at some point I will need to. That's a sponsorship, David. It's kind of like subscribing on Twitch. Anime, what up, what up? That in the weapon manufacturer is extremely powerful in like Chaos 7. When you're talking getting up into the high Onslaught floors, it is not near as powerful. It's not like AFK setups like people claim it is. Those people haven't done the difficult content yet, so they, you know, I mean, how can you say it when you've never done it? But they do. Weapon manufacturers are extremely powerful, there's no doubt about it, and they do a ton of DPS. But it's not like a free ticket, and a lot of people assume that it is. I mean, I have stuff walk right through them all the time. Every day. The oldest pet in the game would be Grumpy. It was a pet before there were pets. It got sent out to people right as the pet update was getting added into the game. It's not a very good pet though. It doesn't actually have any stats on it. It's kind of it's a collector's item because you can't get it. But it's not by any means ever something that's going to be usable other than just for vanity reasons. If I had more DU, I would put an obelisk there, Den. It's, in my opinion, it's a smart move to have an obelisk on every map, but I'm lazy and don't like swapping heroes all the time, so although I should be using it, I don't use it as often as I should. But yeah, I don't have 40 more DU. If I did, there'd be an obelisk. It's kind of a worthless pet, in my opinion, there, Plague. I've got 2 of them myself. I mean, they sell. The only thing it's worth is gold. The 2 new mods in Warframe are broken. Yeah, I've heard people talking about it. I don't have them yet. I actually still have a couple of nodes to unlock. I've got all, you know, obviously I've got all the planet unlocked, but there's a few nodes that I hadn't ever done. I'm going to try to get that done this afternoon because I want to be able to do those missions in Warframe. Oof. Getting beat up on here. 600,000 health. It's like it's nothing. I don't remember them off the top of my head there, Sydney. Quicksilver probably knows. What's up, Mr. Mage? Right, well, this map ended up going... I mean, this is one of the easier maps. 3 lanes, 800 DU. That's what, 266 DU per lane or whatever. It's a pretty healthy build there. See what's coming. We got a Skarnash over here. I'm hoping to get some of those pirate maps. I actually farmed a few pirate maps the other day. I didn't get any good mods. That's what I was hoping for. You can't... It won't let you post links, Quicksilver. Ooh, wrecked. Go, PDTs. Oof, that Lady Orc made the turn almost. I'm done with Ancient Power, Sebastian. I'm all full up as far as I want to go. So I won't do any more Ancient Power. That's my current plan anyway. I mean, we all know plans change. But currently I don't plan on doing Ancient Power. I'm done with it. I gotta start getting the Gun Witch back in the action too. The Gun Witch is gonna be very, very useful on these higher Onslaught floors. And I just gotta get back in the habit of using her. All the buttons and stuff. Right now I'm relying on Monk and EV2 DPS purely. And to be honest, the EV2 I've only really been using if they're stuck mobs. Which, you know, we all know that's a thing. Sadly. Lightrayne. What's going on there, Light? Oh, okay. You put it in Discord. Alright, well there we go. There's 165 done. That one was easy. Comparatively. That's one of the challenges that's still there, is Onslaught is definitely very RNG based. Like that setup, that lane, or that map right there was pretty easy. The last map I did was brutal. So it's, you know, RNG is definitely a thing. Let's move along to floor 165, 66 even. Let's go to 166. Lightrayne is the Magic Arena Master. If any of you all have any interest in the new Magic the Arena game, it's in an early access state now, either alpha or beta. I'm not sure. I actually had it downloaded, but then I had that GPU issue, and I wiped my hard drive, and I haven't re-downloaded it yet. Or explosion. See, I mean, it's the only green mods you get are junky ones. I just don't even know. It's quite irritating. Alright, let's see here. We got Frosty Fodder over here. That lane's going to be a little tough. Right there on the sub-objective. Draken's Brat. We got Winter is here down below. Alright, I think we'll start off right here first. Only 20 mobs. So let's go... Let's get some Boom Boom in the mix here. You know what? Do I want to get this stuff buffed? Let's do that. There we go. A PDT and 4 cannons all buffed up. That should work just fine. What do we got here? We got the Frosty Fodder here with Piling On. Well, campaign would be the best way to get campaign shards, but... I mean, who wants to do campaign? I think I personally would just do expeditions and take the campaign shards as they come. If I were you, Nugnar. I mean, there's... The thing with the campaign shards is they're super... You get what you need really quick. It's a smaller pool. Let's see. Let's get some fishers in the mix here. This Frosty Fodder. Man, I'm hopeful. It's only 40 mobs once again, so not too terribly trying there. Tenacity actually is a Kursakazi counter. Dull. It's been that way for a long, long time. People are just now discovering it. But it's actually been an effective Kursakazi counter ever since the original weapon manufacturer change. Alright, we got long shot on this lane. Kind of makes me want to do something back here. Yeah, you can get campaign shards in any chaos tier. What's going on there, Bane? Herobrine, what up, what up? Yep, exclamation giveaway in chat. I'll get you all the details there, Jacob. Giveaway just started this morning. Let's see. I feel like I need something else here. No shieldies. Let's get some Boom Boom in. Let's see. Winter is here. I got 180 left. Well, I think I'm going to have to get some upgrades on this stuff quick, but we do have armored on it, which will help, and these guys are already naturally slowed. But this lets me go with 4 fishers, so let's do that. Let's do a 4 fisher setup, all buffed by that lightning strike aura. And then upgrades. Let's get 2 upgrades here, and then we'll upgrade this flyer lane up top. Yeah, you'll definitely want deadly strikes. weapon manufacturers, to get to the cap, you actually need to use Deadly Strikes and Vicious, or you'd have to use Deadly Strikes and a mod. I don't go to the range cap on weapon mans. It's one of the few defenses that I don't, but I just don't want to give up tenacity on them. Alright. Let's see how it goes here. I'm really curious if these... Oh man, frost mobs up top are pushing through. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. That is not where I expected to have the problem. I think some upgrades might take care of it, but... It's like these things just don't take any damage at all. Yep, this map is done. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna let it fall. No point in panicking. The end is here, and I know it. There's no hero that's future-proof there, Holmes. The best way to progress is use crafting materials, or if you're talking about the fastest way, I mean, it's like 20 maps. You gotta just have to do the 20 maps. It's like a 3 or 4 hour deal. And there's, depending on where you're at, what reset you're at, sometimes it's only 15 maps. But if you save up some crafting materials before you start resetting, just upgrade one relic and have it carry you all the way through all those maps. Is the thing to do. Man, that was a face roll right there. Right. I should go a little easier on this one, I think. Let's go 2 weapon mans. It's debatable whether or not that's going to hold up, but we'll see. See, we got a Timmy over here. What's going on there, Cliff? Alex? K-Man, what up? Blade, how you doing? Let's see, we can basically do the exact same thing here. Theoretically, I mean, if I have any DU left over, I'll go with a PDT on each of these lanes, and that will help out quite a bit. Alright, we got Dreadbones with Headstrong. So, no stunning. However, Power Block. No stuns, but slows are okay, and slows are actually better than stuns, in my opinion. Because with a slow, that gives you Frosty Power. And Frosty Power is where it's at. There is no doubt about it. I personally, I suggest Frostbite Towers over a buff beam all day long. First off, it's 10 less DU. It provides more of a buff than what, or not buff beam, boost aura, you know what I mean. It provides more of a buff than the boost aura does, and it gives you lane CC. So that's just good stuff. See, enemies start weaker, so we want to get a little spawn camp going here. "12 Lady Orcs, wow. I think that calls for a PDT or something back here. Get a little last resort going. I'm still using them, Cajun. They get blown up a lot now. I get so many of those high roller lanes And the roller rockets flying everywhere. I'm trying to minimize the amount of stuff that can get blown up. And then it comes back to the lazy factor. I mean, I could build with Ramsters right now because I don't have the roller lanes. But I don't want to swap and swap and swap because I'm lazy as a mofo. I mean, I'm still doing it, but I don't want to have to do it excessively. Alright, and then we got Game Ogre up top. Armored and long shot. Wow. See, you get the decision here. Long shot, of course, is a good choice. But armored... Let's go with some proton beams on this one. Let's double beam it. That leaves me 130. That leaves me 90. Alright. And since they got to increase magic damage, I hate to do it. What's going to be more valuable? The long shot? You know what? Let's just get the cannons. I'm just going to go long shot cannons. Actually, you know what? Let's go 2 cannons and a frosty. Get a little extra CC going on them ogres. Alright, now where is my biggest area of concern? I still think it's this lane over here, this mob gallery lane. So I'm going to throw an upgrade on that flame aura. And then maybe this Lady Orc lane. So I'm going to throw an upgrade on that Poison Dart Tower as well. The thing about Ramsters, I'm at the point now where, like Nictus will tell you, and he's the guy that pushed all the way to floor 100. So, I mean, he is the guy that knows. No one else has been anywhere near that level of difficulty. And if you ask him, he's going to tell you that it turns it more into turtle builds. So it's less into the spawn camp brute force builds and more into, you know, high CC turtle builds. Oh, man, Dreadbones is healthy now. How are those ogres coming? Is the front ogre going to die? I need to get the gun witch going. Yeah, this lane is just going to be an issue. I mean, some upgrades will help. I mean, I could get rid of these and put snakes, I guess. That's probably the way to do it. The problem is, there's just not that many mobs. See, that's 60 DU. I mean, a PDT and a snake, maybe. But that I would need to free up 10 DU then. Which I could pick up off of these proton beams, for sure. Yeah, sadly, that's pretty normal there, James. That's the DU, or the RNG, the shard RNG in Dungeon Defenders is brutal. There's no doubt about it. Alright, let's do this. Let's get rid of these. These are ineffective, sadly. Let's go with a snake and a PDT. And if I'm going to swap, well, I'll just fix the deck here in a minute. Let's see. Let's put the snake up top. We'll put the PDT down here. And I said I wanted to get a little more gunwitch in my life, so let's get my DPS deck set. And let's gunwitch it up here. Alright. See if I can remember how to do this, girl. Got you a defense rate yesterday. Very nice. Marcos is only... He never went afterwards. Marcos was a time grinder, you know. Now that the difficulty is there and it's more about difficulty, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't talked to him. I don't know what his intentions are. I mean, why you would reset anymore when you're already where you're at, I don't really know. Dreadbones is not joking, man. He just wants through. I'm gonna have to watch him every wave here. The snakes look like they're doing better. The snake and PDT are doing better than the cannonballs over there, so that's good. There's every guide in my guides and tutorials playlist is completely updated there, Damon. I've already redone everything. It's all there, just needs to be watched. There's like 80 videos in my guides and tutorial playlist. The turtle build means instead of focusing on killing them fast, you're letting the mobs come out, you're crowd controlling them, and you're killing them slowly instead of trying to burn them all down right at the spawn, basically. Man, that's a lot of mobs over there. Are they getting... Looks like they're getting burned. I really need to get some ups over there. Gribbs is coming too. There we go. Oh, the game has completely changed, there's no doubt, but all those guides are already done. Like I said, it's all on the channel. Crap, man. I need to turn that off. Hey, Lightrayne, if you're still there, is there any way you could turn that GPU timer off? Since I've got one, I keep forgetting to do it. I've replaced my GPU now, thanks to the help of the Juicy Nation. What died? I lost 30 DU. I don't even know what it was. How did I pick up 30 more DU? The way stats work is not different at all. It's still the same thing. The only difference is what drops where. Oh, I freed up 30 more DU here and I never used it. Derp. Alright, well I got 30 more DU. Sweet. Where do I want it? I think this mob gallery lane. There we go. That'll make a big difference on that lane. Well, nice, Jacob. Well, good luck to you. Make sure you guys tune in on Saturday, too. I've got lots of good stuff to give away. I got a bunch of bundles, which is the hero plus their little deluxe costume. Guess I could throw an upgrade in over here. Let's do it. Sweet. Thanks, Lightrayne. Appreciate you. Nice. Yeah, deadly strikes can be elusive. Back when shards first became a thing, I'll never forget this. But I was just about to hit floor 2 or ascension level 200 before I found my first one. So, I mean, the grind for Deadly Strikes is the real deal, there's no doubt. That was a wasted pet. Trying to get back in the rotation here with the gun witch. Uh-oh, window lock destroyed. Shoot. And I just said I need to watch out for this guy. Dang it. And I let him go right on through. See what happens when you get too comfortable? I think it might still be bugged there. Nah, I mean, it would take an absolutely stupid amount of hours to get all your stuff to C8. I've got 4 C8 defenses out of all of my heroes. Is it? I'm ready to start working on a 5th. But it's just, the crafting material grind for Chaos 8 gear is completely absurd. You find that the amps are not actually the bad part about it. You know, people get all mad because the amps don't drop. And the amps are ridiculously rare. The amps are nothing compared to the other grind you have to put in. Well, you're right here on YouTube watching it there, Jacob. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. You just asked the question in live stream chat. I mean... Yeah, 18 maps is nothing. As far as getting the shard you want, Dominic. You gotta remember, it's a big-time grind game, you know? It's right on my it's a featured playlist right on my channel. If you just go to the playlist and scroll down, it's right there. I mean, there's only, what? There's like 10 playlists featured on the channel, and that's one of them. So, yeah, I mean, you don't, all you have to do is literally just go to the channel and scroll down, and you'll see it. But Lightrayne's got it linked up for you there. It's listed in the playlist. It's just an older playlist, so it's down at the bottom. I mean, the list of playlist is all the playlist. Yeah, melee enemies there, cat. On the Dryad, if you're meleeing enemies in corrupt form, you're gaining back your mana. Alright. Now, did we get anything here? This flyer lane is actually bugged. It doesn't look like any flyers are going to come out. Now, they might next wave, but it doesn't look like any are going to come out this wave. I'm just going to have to watch the mini-map. Yeti got snowballed. Mine would be like, it's higher than my current Ascension, Elijah. It would be like 1850 or something. Right around there. I bet you could get 20 mil for that pretty easily there, Holmes. Alright, this guy again. Take that, Mr. Dreadbones. Right to the face. I don't live stream the Gleam IO giveaway stuff. It's all a bot picks it all. So I'll never live stream the results of those giveaways. But like I said, Saturday is my 4-year anniversary stream. I'm going to be giving stuff away all day long on that. It's going to be on Twitch. On the Twitches. Yep, no flyers. Now what is low? Looks like the... Was that the LSA? Was it counting as low? Yeah, looks like it was. The LSA had turned yellow. Nah, Toxic Shock doesn't drop anymore. Reapers. Unfortunately, it's a super cool looking bow. You just have to look at your minimum ascension, not your current ascension there, Holmes. Well, the higher you push, the better off you're going to be. I mean, there's no disadvantage to going past the minimums. What Lightrayne's saying is, at a minimum, you want to be close to Ascension 250 for your minimum ascension. Not your current ascension, your minimum ascension. But, I mean, going higher to that, of course there's no disadvantage. The higher the better, well, you know. Alright, 750 mobs in wave 5. Looks like no more Yetis. So I'm just going to kick it over here. And I forgot to look for a lane tag up there, but I don't think there's going to be... Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. The flyers come at the end. Now, where was that shieldy at? Some of the boss indicators on the mini-map need work. Minimum ascension of 1,000. Well, I mean, essentially, you get 12 minimum ascension for every floor past 30. So, if you do, what, 1,000 divided by 12... that would tell you how many floors past 30 you want to get. That's just rough math. That's not the exact math. Sometimes they're there, though. That's the thing. You gotta watch it there, Ron. Because sometimes they like it won't be there for a wave, and it'll show up the next wave. So you definitely have to be careful and watch it. I've lost several maps already, losing the sub-objective really early and not having flyers for a couple of waves, and then all of a sudden they show up. Alright, looks like just the skellies left. 220 million health Plaguing Hawk. That's not right. Sweet. Yeah, the cannon ogres have some buggy physics right now. They fly all over the place. Toe roaster. Minimum roll. Nothing new there. Alright, well there's floor 166. Moving right along. Come on, you can do it, DD2. Load up. Oh, well, this is on the list of maps I do not do. I'm sick of it. This map and Nimbus Reach are auto skips for me. Nimbus Reach, I don't think people even realize the grind on Nimbus Reach. When Chaos 5 was the max, Nimbus Reach was in Chaos 5 pool. When Chaos 7 was the max, Nimbus Reach was in Chaos 7 pool. Then it showed up in high-end Onslaught for 200 floors. I mean, I've literally done Nimbus Reach 1,000 times. Literally. I don't really Fate, to be honest. Bastille, or not Bastille, Crumbled Bulwark is really, really easy to set up AFK if you're grinding. If you're looking, it depends on what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for pirate mods, Jack Sparrow is really easy to set up full AFK if you're just grinding. Alright, what do we got? EMP camis with pilot on and lethargic. We got stabbies over here with armored and power block. Actually got easy flyer lanes. Very, very nice. Alright, we got Psy Lava Whompers here with that can't be stunned and have long shot. Can't be stunned but can be slowed. Let's do something like this. Let's get some CC in first. We'll get that CC buffed. And let's get some more CC. Even some more CC. And then we'll throw something in for some damage. Let's go with a Poison Dart Tower. I have to watch that lane for sure. It's a lot of little Gobus. I mean, it's got long shot, but I do want to make sure there's enough damage up front. That's a lot of mobs for single target towers too. You know what, let me just thin out the pack a little bit with that. Alright, what do we got up here? We got Dreadbones, Brittle, and Abominable. This one should be easy. For gold, you just want to do the highest tiered expeditions that you can. There, Matu, and then you want to keep doing the win streak bonus. So keep, don't go back to Tavern. Just continue on or replay the maps. Let's do a backdoor Frosty. I can't put a Frosty out here or the flyers will hit it. But I can put one back over here. There we go. Okay, winter is here. Proximity and phased. So that is theoretically should be pretty damn near a free lane. I want to get some stun in the mix, but I don't want to overdo it. Let's see, and we're heavy frosty lanes. That proximity is going to be real nice on this lane. That leaves me 250 for the bottom, which is a pretty darn easy lane. Cannonballs do really well with Spellbreaker, yeah. There's not very many physical damaging defenses in the game, but any of them do good. Cannons, ballistas. If it's a flyer lane, use the Hailstorm Towers. Alright, and then this one should be just easy mode. What the heck? There we go. Leaves me 20. I think for the 20, let's buff this stuff back here. That Earth Shatter gonna get it? Looks like it. Yep. Alright. Flyer lane should be a no-brainer. I'd like to set this up over here where it's kind of a no-brainer too. So let's see how it goes. Gonna have to just see if I get steamrolled or not. Hope not. Alright, looks like... well, it's all about the Frost Orcs. Let's see if the Frost Orcs die. Oh, the Frost Orcs got wrecked. Alright, so they're dying. What about Dreadbones up here? Dreadbone's gonna die, or is he gonna make the turn? Man, he's just marching, huh? Looks like Dreadbones is gonna get stunned up. Hailstorm Tower has got some funny targeting issues for sure there, Stefan, but it is really good. I mean, if you got a Spellbreaker Flyer Lane, it's my go-to for sure. Well, welcome there, Luis. Appreciate you swinging by. Uh-oh. Assassin's coming. Oh, wow. Having to use Snowball on Assassin. That's bad. Sometimes it takes a minute there, Jacob, but if you were subbed in the past and you unsubbed and then resubbed, it probably won't show up. It comes from Defender packs there, Cat. You can get them from other players too, but right now there's people are selling them for really high, for too much in my opinion. Alright, you know what? I want to make sure that this lane is good. I just do not want to come over here. And it's a boss lane this time too with Nash. I'm going to have to kill Nash. Yeah, it's called Proto Bud. It's a bot, Jacob. It's not perfect. Thank you very much for subscribing. I mean, I don't know why it missed you, but it may have missed you. I wouldn't pay 20 million for it personally. People have been selling them for way more than that, actually. I saw somebody... Now, people... Just because people are saying this extremely high price doesn't mean anybody's actually buying it, of course. But I saw one person trying to get like 80 million for it. Oh, crap, man. They're throwing at my Skyguard? Really? How rude. Got Nash coming out now, too. Can't believe those mobs are throwing at my Skyguard. That is just cruelty. Come on out, Nash. I got a little pet for you. Wants to say hello. There we go. I'm using Diverse on my Frostbite towers there, John. Orbs are worthless. They're homes. It's no different than a medallion. If you got a perfect one with a perfect main stat and substat, you'll get a bunch for it. But there's nothing special about orbs. Yeah, if you got a Drago for 500k, then you got lucky. Somebody forgot a 0. I would jump on that all day long. Dragos, it seem like the regular store-bought ones are usually like in that 7 to 10 million range. Alright, now do I want to move this Skyguard back a little bit? That was so rude. I mean, I don't want to put them so close together where a dive bomb will take them both out. Man, increased magic damage too, and those mobs still just pushed in like that. Let's see. Keep the upgrades flowing over here, and then on this Dreadbones lane. It looks like they've been dying off pretty well, but I want to keep that trend going. The best baddies are dead baddies. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Luis, have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. I don't know. There's a bunch of them that are really pricey. A perfect anti-melee goes pretty high. Like a perfect tenacity would be really, really high. A perfect piercer servo would be pretty high. So there's quite a few of them with some big price tags on them for sure. It's got tenacity in them, but they're still getting stunned. There's Stefan, the protons. I use tenacity on... I actually have it on my flame auras right now, but I plan on removing it if I find a perfect defense range mod. Or I guess it didn't even have to be perfect. A near perfect defense range mod. Like I would do a 9 out of 10. And I'm going to get rid of tenacity off my flame auras. I'm only going to have it on my weapon mans and proton beams. Because I put those up in the mix so close. That's a whole different game now, Neon. Marcos, the equivalent, the 1000 floor equivalent is floor 255 now. So, no one, the highest anyone has done at this point is Nictus, and it's floor 400. It's way, way higher than that old floor 1000 that Marcos did. It was a completely different game then, as far as Onslaught goes. Let's see. You know what? The flyers are no joke here, so I'm going to upgrade these instead. Yeah, I think I'm like in the top 20 right now. I mean, I've got no aspirations to try to compete on leaderboards. The people that are in those #1 spots aren't making videos and live streaming. They're just straight grind playing, and I got no intention of doing that at all. But, I mean, I like being in the top 20. That's about as far as my vanity goes, though. I've got deadly strikes on just about everything there, Ron. I don't know which tower in particular. Yeah, but that was an old system is what I'm saying, Kat. It's not the same as it is now. It's the floor 99 is the equivalent of floor 255 now. It's the same difficulty as 255. So if you look on the leaderboards, Marcos is actually at 255 now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god dang it. Gotta pay attention. Well, floor 1000 has never been a thing, but you know what people are saying. I mean, floor 999, floor 1000, you know, same thing. Alright, gotta quit derping off and actually pay attention here. Alright, and that came from right here, I believe. Yeah, replaying is a huge quality of life issue. I've never spammed... the last I spammed bees was back in the Nightmare 4 era, other than just for doing novelty videos. I'm not a bee spammer. I never have been. I mean, bees are fun. I don't hate on people that do spam bees. Do your thing, you know? But that's never been me. Alright, it's a geode this time. When you replay like that, the mini-bosses change. I actually had one map where the mutator changed. If you fail, it brings you... it says you have to hit yes or no to either replay or not replay. So it's a question you're forced into. I don't really... if there's a reason to use Ancient Power again, I will, Rambo. But currently, there's not a reason for me to do it. I'm at the Ascension caps. Getting the points, the additional points, is not really a big deal for me. It would require... I mean, it would be very little gain versus what I'd be giving up. So, I don't intend to do any more AP resets at the moment. Man, this is some heavy-duty flyers here. Good lord. I'm using... I changed mine recently. I'm using anti-melee, anti-chaos, and anti-mini-boss. But I've got them set up for Omega Waves. That's my Omega Wave. I mean, I use them. I don't have different LSAs that I use in different situations. But that's what I use heavily on Omega Waves. And like I said, I plan on changing my flame auras and going to max range on them. I actually debated on doing something with tenacity on the weapon mans. Because one thing about tenacity, a lot of people don't realize, maximum range is greater than tenacity. Where tenacity is real nice, those cyborgs don't hit it and everything. But if you have maximum range on them, the cyborgs die before they get within range to hit them anyway. So a max tenacity is a hot item for sure. And it's a counter for Kursakazi. But it's not a substitute for max range. But the problem is I've got a max tenacity and a max shocking revelations and a max controller servo. So I just really don't want to bust that up. So I'll be not going max range on my weapon man, sadly. I would like to get more range out of my flame auras and fissures though. I mean, it would just make my day if I found 2 max range mods. That would be just good stuff. I'm going to do the same thing with cannonballs, Ron, but I'm going to do a different squire for the cannonballs, though. Because I've got my cannons set up with melee boom now, and I like that for general purpose lane clearing. It gives them a little bit more AoE damage. But I'm going to do separate cannons, I think, for boss killing, but it's about finding the mods, you know, and I can't find them, so... The ballista is really good right now, Plague. I mean, it's always been good, but it got buffed recently. Oh man, Skarnash ain't getting stunned. We're gonna have to take him somewhere else. I don't use tenacity on reflect beams. I don't think I ever would. If mobs are making it that close to your reflect beams, then there's other problems. See, this is not the best place to kill Skarnash. Or is it? Guess it is. Well, this over here is not either. So I guess that was the best place. And here come the 6 million flyers. God dang, man. East gate locks under attack. I don't even care. It's wave 5. Here we go. If you're using walls, reflect beams are very useful. Anytime you've got any range mobs. If you're not using walls, then I'm not using reflect beams unless there's like some maps will have spawns that are really close to sub-objectives. I use them then. But if you look at the reflect beams I'm using, I don't even have them sharded. That's how much care and concern I put into them. Didn't upgrade the relic, didn't put her shards on. Just because it's not for me, it's not a necessary item with what I build, except just in rare situations. Alright, moving on to floor 168. I think it's called Ballista's Bite, their plague. I've got a perfect one. I showed it earlier. It's in the bank though, so I can't show it to you now. All that info is on Lightrayne's spreadsheet. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. I haven't done this map in a while. What do we got? I'm always a little sketched out about this lane down here because it does gets pretty intense. All right, we got EMP stabbies here. Let's go with a Skyguard there. We got a high roller lane. That's actually the perfect spot for a high roller lane. But it kills my air though, unfortunately. Put the air out here. No, it won't let me build out there. That's wrong. Hey, you know what? Let's not put it that far out. I don't want him just to dive bomb right into it. Let's put it a little further away. Go right there. Then I'll put down a flame aura here to help with the air as well. And this roller lane, I'm just gonna turtle it up back here, and I'll actually multi-purpose this area. Don't need anything else there. That'll give the rollers plenty of room to come out here and get stacked up. Alright, let's check out down below. Cyfrost Vanguard Whompers, they're armored, and Dreadbones is armored. I think we'll go with the stunning Fisher setup. There, that has been fisherized. Seems like that's actually more than enough for Dreadbones too, but you know what, let's do this. It's Frost. Alright, now let's check up top. You gotta remember flame auras are hitting 10 targets, so you can't compare the damage side by side with those two. Alright, actually we got a real easy stun lock lane right here, where we can just stun lock both of these packs of mobs. Let's do that. It leaves me 170 left. Tell you what, we'll Frosty Power it. Let's PDT it as well. And that still leaves me some... There's no frost mobs in there, so there's no point in me going fissures. But it would be nice to add just a little bit more damage there. I'd rather go with one more flame aura over here for these flyers. Yeah, I get packet loss every now and then. It goes away really, really quick. If it still looks framey at all to you, then just refresh. Alright, let's check it out. Oh shit, I completely didn't build a lane. God dang it. That's why I had all that extra DU. God dang it. Derp. Building all the lanes is definitely required. I'm not going to be able to hold this. Maybe if I had a barb in the deck I could, but... Such a dummy. Yeah, I played DD1. That's where it all began. You know? I usually don't forget this lane, because I usually like doing something right here on the stairs. But it didn't stop me from forgetting it this time. Just gonna ignore those rollers until everything else is dead. I don't want to run away, because I know the second I run away, a bunch of mobs are gonna come out over here. Ooh, that one almost got me. These are all one-shots. We're really close to it, if not one-shot. Woo! Do I get a little protection from this rock? And what the heck, are no more mobs going to come out over here? It's like I do get a little rock protection here. Now, is anything even going to spawn over here? It's been forever. So many mobs. Yeah, the problem is when you get into the higher floors, you just can't get away with that, Neon. You can't just spam weapon manufacturers, it just won't work. I'm going to have to deal with these rollers, though. They're making a push, it looks like. They're going to make it through? And they got a little bit of weapon manufacturer left to get through. Oh, and here's mobs. Now I got rockets launching at me. Ouch. Well, somehow survived all that. Can't get the controlled burn to trigger here. Oh, that's where I need you, Gunwitch. There we go. Oh, right in the face. Man, I'm gonna get wrecked again, aren't I? Here's another one. Here we go. This one's stunned, so controlled burn should be a thing with him. Whew, man, that was ugly. But alright, so gotta free up some DU. I don't need those fissures here. That was just extra. Get some upgrades around though. And over here too, I don't need that many fissures, so let's do that, and then we'll upgrade all this. What does that leave me? That leaves me 160. Ancient Power helps once you get all the Ascension grinded back out, and you get the all the Ancient Power points, or all of them that you need. It definitely helps. As far as just adding one Ancient Power, you won't notice a difference at all. Alright. Sparks and Shields. 160. This actually, let's see, let's go 90 there. And that leaves me 50 more. Alright, let's just do this. I think that will hold it. Well, with a few upgrades, it definitely will. Alright, this wave should go a little smoother here. Ancient Power really, it helps you out long term, but as far as just like doing 1 or 2 or even 5 resets for that matter, it's not a massive benefit. In fact, you usually end up feeling like you lost more than you gained. Oh, what the hell? Oh, controlled burn. Derp. I'm like, how the hell did I miss that? I was right there, but I forgot controlled burn. Yeah, I mean, that's a good, definitely a good reason to do it there, Ron, if you have a bunch of mods that you want to get set up. Oh, man. Alright, I'm just gonna have to ignore these guys. Right here looks like a great roller killing spot, or assassin killing spot. That's a slow kill lane over there, but I don't have to worry about it, so that aspect of it is very nice. See if I can get a little something on these rollers. There's one. There's two. Oh yeah. Good game. How did this song get added to a reggae playlist? I will never know. I'm skipping it. Alright, there we go. This map does take forever if you don't spawn camp them. Where this one, it's not really set up for me to spawn camp, you know. Yeah, but I don't want to risk this flyers run. That's there for the flyers, not for the rollers. I don't have enough faith in my Skyguard. The flyers are really, really tough now. So I'd rather just have to deal with it than have to worry about the flyers. I want to be able to just run around and shoot stuff. I don't want to have to sit there and be sweating it every time a flyer lane comes in, you know. Yeah, with that flame aura there, it thins the pack enough with the flyers where the Skyguard can just pick them off from there, you know. Now, controller servo doesn't do anything for a PDT, Andre. Controller servo only affects mobs that are crowd controlled, and a poison dart tower doesn't crowd control. So definitely not where you want to go with your controller servo. You want it on defense that causes a stun or a slow, basically. So like weapon manufacturers, it's good on. Proton beams, it's good on. Skyguard towers, it's good on. But you don't want to be dependent on another defense. Man, this map does just take forever. People were complaining about it. In Onslaught, it takes so long. The higher Onslaught tiers. Where's all the rollers at this time? No rollers spawned. I just realized that not one roller has spawned. Or did they all come out right at the beginning? And I killed them all already. I don't know. Oh! Whoa! Fail jump. Alright, let's see. Get some ups over here. Oh, they were at the beginning. They went and gone so fast I forgot they existed. There we go. Let's do that. That's just how you play the Dryad Cat. You're going to be able to... I mean, you could get gilded, all the gilded shards. Get mana capacitor in the head, get it gilded. And that's going to ease the pain, but that's how you play the Dryad. That's the Dryad's mechanic. Or just get used to swapping out and dropping stars. I mean... You know, there is no other... That's just how you do it. Oh, I backed right up into another roller. So smooth. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate you there, Alniak. Woo. They're too tight together now. I'm not going to bother trying to kill them. Don't hit me, bro. Oh man, no controlled burn proc again. Dang it. Wrecked. Rocket wrecked. Yeah, you guild your shard that reduces celestial power. You guild your mana capacitor. You guild all that stuff, but it's still going to drain. You know, to play the hero properly, that's just, I mean, that is the mechanic that the Dryad has, so. I mean, if you don't want to get in melee, like I don't do a whole lot of melee when I'm on the Dryad, then just spam stars. Swap in and out of Corrupt Form and make sure there's always stars laying around so you can go grab them, you know. Before each wave, get yourself to full and then throw your full capacity of stars on the ground because they last like a minute, and then run over and grab them as you drop down, you know. It's a matter of how you want to play it. Nah, you want to push much higher than that. Gurn, you want to get your minimum ascension above 250 or at least. I wouldn't suggest really anyone's reset prior to floor 50. If you reset at floor 50, it's going to give you, you're going to be at that 250 mark. You're actually going to be slightly over it. But the higher you go, the better off you're going to be. Because remember, your minimum ascension, or your current ascension, is going to decide how many ascension point caps you gain, besides the floors. So if you get your minimum ascension as high as possible, then you get free ascension cap increases every reset without pushing any floors. So, you know, the higher you go, the better, but I definitely wouldn't do it below floor 50. Personally. But, I mean, it's your game, you know, that's the great thing about Ancient Power. I mean, you don't even have to use it. It's fully optional, you know. What are your goals in the game? You know, remember that to get into the super high Onslaught floors, it takes a ton of time. It takes a ton of gold, it takes a ton of shards, it takes a ton of gilding shards and all that just to get to that point. So, is that something you really want to do when there's no reward at all other than your name showing up on a leaderboard? I mean, to me, that's just not a very motivating. I hope they add in more cosmetic stuff for floors. I mean, like right now, other than just playing through on stream, there's really no reason for me to push. The only thing it does is increase my standing on the leaderboards. Floor 100 is a great place to reset, Cat. Like I said, I wouldn't reset below floor 50. The higher you go, the better. So, floor 100 is fantastic. Floor 101 would be even better. The higher the better for sure. Ain't gonna take me a month to finish this map, huh? Wonder how many mobs are gonna be in wave 5. Yeah, no problem there, Gurn. Let's see here. I didn't do any ups on this Skyguard over here. Luckily I didn't have any flyer issues over there. These other lanes are definitely a little weak, considering I'm completely ignoring them, but that's Frosty Power, man. It is where it's at. Frosty Power is definitely where it's at. Alright, let's get back to roller killing here. Come on out, little roller. There's one down. Ooh, big old Lava Guardian push. Yeah, crap. Scarnash is coming too. Uh-oh. Trying to make sure that my PDT and Frostbite don't get wrecked by roller rockets. Gurn, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Oh, what the heck, man? I even saw the little stun over his head. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I've had Temple of the Necrotics take me a really long time. Temple of Necrotic takes, I mean, you almost have to give it an hour every single time, you know? Man, assassin comes right now, I'm going to be in deep trouble. Alright, then this guy's stunned up, so it's all good. There we go. Roller's handle, 357 million health from old Dreadbones. What's up with you getting all uppity like that? 357 million health. Good lord. I've never looked at it on a floor-by-floor basis, to be honest with you there, Rambo. I mean, you can look at their item level, or their level and tell. Like, they're level 29,379 right now. I'm gonna guess they're gonna go up 100, but I'm completely guessing. I like Temple of the Necrotic. I never reroll that one. It takes a long time to do, but that map is just, it's so easy to set up where you just do minimal work to it and you can just let it run. It's a good time to, like, have a map going but eat a sandwich at the same time. Temple of the Necrotic. Temple of Necrotic is a sandwich eating map, without a doubt. But generally, I don't re-roll maps because of the amount of time they take. I re-roll maps based off of how much I've done them in the past and how sick of them I am. So, I mean, Assault on Throne Room, Nimbus Reach, those are like insta re-rolls for me every single time. I just cannot stand them. It's just, I've just done them too many times. I mean, can you name a tower defense game that you've done one of the maps on it 1,000 times? Well, I've done Nimbus Reach 1,000 times. Actually, it's probably more than that. It's probably like several thousand. Nimbus Reach is just grueling. Get off my... Alright, flyers coming to me, are they? What's up with those flyers? Yeah, it's all good. Well, it depends on how hungry you are. It could be. There's Stefan. Could be a very large sandwich indeed. Right, what do we got down there? We got Ogre. Wish there was a way to filter through this. It looks like Thork. Yeah, Thork down here. And there's a regular Ogre there, right? There we got Nash on that lane. Good lord. There it is. Alright, so yeah, an Ogre there. Well, I did it for Storm Gloves, and then you did it again in Chaos 7, and then, you know, back when it was limited, the maps were limited. And then it was it was heavy on the rotation and high Onslaught before. So, I mean, I was getting Assault on Throne Room like twice a floor during the 3-map floor days. I mean, I would get it back to back all the time. It was just so irritating over and over and over and over again. I gotta keep an eye on Nash down there. Comes Gregory. Gregory's got some health. Oh, not anymore. Where did Nash go? Is Nash stuck up in that mess? I think Nash might be stuck up in that mess. Alright, let's just get over to roller duty here. Siege rollers. Well, hello there. Back of the line. Yep, I understand. Back of the line. Alright, there's one down. Control burn for the loss. Woo, that's a lot of rockets. Holy crap, man. Oh, wrecked. No avoiding that one. That was a lot of rockets. Holy crap. Which one? The armored cleanser? There was 4 of them. There was one for each of the original heroes back then. The armored cleanser was the hot item. The Huntress bow. Well, it's called Shocking Revelations there, Plague Boy. Oof. There we go. There's a roller one-shot, finally. 357. I think that's the toughest mob on the map right now, as far as health pool goes. I don't remember what Gregory was at max, but I don't think he was up that high. Oh man, he's stuck too, it looks like. Exclamation nuke in chat. We'll get you my nuke monk build there. Guava, this is a combination of both the nuke builds. Oh, well, I'm using the stun for the secondary fire, but I've got a whole lot of stuff going on to stun personally. I'm using drenching strikes, plus I have Beacon of the Storm on my gloves, so that creates a stun from the hero. I'm using concussive chi, which gives my right click a chance to stun. There we go, now they're coming out. Give him a snowball. Oh, that wasn't him. He's still in there. I thought that was him. Dang it. The Apprentice Staff, Armageddon. That drops from any map now. I think it was Dryad and Mystic there, Cat. You'd have to look at the video. I don't remember off the top of my head. What's going on there, Hugh? How you doing? Wow, man, that is a lot of stuck mobs in there. I got a feeling that's like over 100 mobs just all jammed up in the entrance there. All stuck on Captain Dreadbones' booty. Let these mobs come on out and just get killed. That's what a lot of people don't, you know, a lot of barbarians particularly don't grasp that. It's so much quicker just to let the mobs come out and let your defenses kill them than sit there and hacking and slashing. I mean, yeah, you can do it, but, you know, do you need to? Nah, none of the special projectiles are still in the game, Stefan. The bows, the staffs, any of them, they're all gone. I want that falcon shot. If that falcon shot projectile for bows ever came back, I'd be hard pressed not to play the Huntress all the time. I loved that shot. It was without a doubt, as far as like my favorite fire type in the history of the game, falcon shot was it. Yep, that's it. There, Guava. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this lane and let them come. I'll deal with the stuck mobs at the end. Seems like I'm slowing it up by sitting there CC in the lane when I don't need to. Can chillax for a minute. I didn't put the gun witch in, did I? No. Dang it. No gun witchiness for me. Ooh, late arrivals on the assassins. I thought they were all dead. There we go. Only one mob left. Sweet. Might as well get, this thing took so damn long to do, might as well get our 100,000 out of it, right? Or actually, we can gun witch it. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember without looking it up. It was, or skip the first one. Alright, that should be good. I don't know, Hugh. They gave the impression that they were going to, and then they never did. Nah, I mean, I would suggest using hero health lower end there, Guavo, but I don't use it anymore. Once you get enough ascension caps, you want to remove hero health from all your gear and go with more power. True end game, you won't have hero health on any piece, or you won't want it on any piece. You'll just use it from ascension. Alright, now did I actually hit the hitbox? The hitboxes are really funky. Alright. Almost there, almost there. Hit it from the front too, just to be safe. There we go. Oh, is it not going to give it to me now? Maybe you have to do it before the match ends. Crappy mod. Crappy mod is crappy. Is it up there? Doesn't look like it's up there at all. I can't tell. Guess I gotta just grab the key. No, alright. Well, I guess it is. It's either incursion only or something. Well, that stinks. All that, and it didn't give it to me. There's a special secret on this map to get a flare there, Gurn. Check my... Actually, I should make a command for that. Check my guides and tutorials playlist. It'll show you what to do. But basically, yeah, there's a key up there. If you do that little sequence of shooting skeletons I just did before, on the incursion mode, before the map is over, it'll spawn a chest up there, and then the key to open the chest is up there. Anyway, that one took forever, so I'm definitely not going to have time to do the next map, because the next one is the Lost Temple. And that's a whole nother hour altogether. So, anyway, thank you all so much for swinging by today. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you get signed up in the giveaway. In addition to that, Saturday is my 4-year anniversary stream over on Twitch. So you're going to want to make sure you swing by Twitch on Saturday. I got lots of stuff to give away. I got flares, hero bundles that include heroes, the hero and the costume. Got lots of good stuff that's going to be going out Saturday over on Twitch. But anyway, thanks an absolute ton all. I do appreciate y'all very, very much. And thank you all for so much support. And I'll see you all next time around. There is a slim chance I could be doing a little late night Warframe live stream tonight. Not positive on that yet though. but there is a chance that that's going to happen. If so, it will be over on the Twitches, as I don't want to spam the YouTube feed too much. But anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. I really do appreciate you, and I'll see you all next time around. Take it easy.